the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Next order of business will be approval of the minutes on April the 20th.
I'll make that motion.
Second vote,
Yes.
public comment period, Franklin County Sheriff.
All is well with the sheriff's office. I just came to hear Chief's story, side of the story thing. Probably Fridays ago, so I've heard it from our guys, we had a meeting with, one of your auxiliary officers, Paul Roberts, about doing some site assessments. That's House of Worship in Franklin County, so we'll be bouncing around. If you come to anything in Perry, I'll let you know, Chief.
Okay.
But other than that, wrapped up the drug take back a couple weeks ago. I think we had like 600 pounds of everything. So just over at like 5 or 6 different locations. So other than that, you know, sheriff calls.
Good.
Thanks for letting me come.
Brookside.
Just one item, the Brookside Elementary Bobcat Walk is actually scheduled for tomorrow, and apparently they just texted me, apparently they didn't get their request in time.
Right, it just came in.
Yeah, so are we able to, it's one cruiser needed from 9:30 to 10:30 tomorrow morning.
Too.
You're gonna get to,
I'm going over in the morning to help out too.
okay, great,
So,
thank
yeah,
you, I'll let them know.
Yeah,
They-
Rachel, I think her name, she reached out to me.
Rachel Dobney?
I think that's it. She reached out to me on Friday afternoon. She's like, I think I forgot this.
Yeah, Kate Quinn just reached out to me, so I'll just text her.
Yeah, I told, it's a school function. We'll handle it. Don't worry about the permit issue.
Awesome,
I'll
thank
be
you.
there, so.
Worthington Hills. Thank you for the garage sale. Full weather and all. Appreciate you guys being up there for the road work. I appreciate Mark Rice. Thank you, feeling that the road is more important than the patio project. And so I think other than that, we're good. The mulch pile, did it get moved? Ravello?
I'll find out in the morning.
Okay. Okay. I think that's it. Almost straightforward.
Did that cover with them?
Yeah, yeah, there was a mulch pile. Yeah, the entrance and exit between the two, in the block. Because of some contractors. Anything else under public comment? Zoning.
The real update, we got there's 6 houses down at Havens. Already 4 of them are in Ivank, roofs, getting windows installed. I actually seen HVAC in one today. They're looking along pretty good down there. There's 5 permits now for cottages. So they're moving along pretty good. Other than that, that's close pretty good. But
Road department.
For business, Davis Cemetery marker, the American, like Daughters of the Revolution. Daughters of the American Revolution applied for a historical marker for Davis Cemetery. They received it. I picked it up today and I'm going to install it later this week. They want to do a ceremony on May 30th at 10 a.m. And would like representation from the township. I will be there.
Yes. I know there's limited parking and she just emailed me about Cranston, which I guess was one north.
yeah,
City, I'm sorry.
Cranston Road, which I believe, is that a Dublin or
That's Columbus.
Columbus?
Yeah.
So she's afraid that there might be some overflow parking and she might get some complaints or whatever. I'm gonna have to assume that police department's gonna be represented. It is celebration for the 250th birthday of the nation down at Davis Cemetery on
I
the
didn't know
30th.
anything about it, but we can make sure we have somebody there. Yeah, absolutely. When is it?
May 30th at 10 a.m. Saturday morning.
email me. Well,
Do you need an event request for fire and all that, or no?
I don't think you do for the cemetery. I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't believe it out there. Yeah, I was gonna say it's not
Okay.
How big is this market? Was it?
It's like one of the Ohio, it's in the shape of Ohio. It's just one of the historical markers you see.
That is big.
Bronze was looking or something?
Yeah. I haven't opened it up to look at it, but yeah, I'm assuming it's, yeah, the bronze. It's it's heavy.
You can put it like at the entrance, at the end of the sidewalk there before you go in.
Yeah, right there, before you go into the cemetery is where, she would like it. Placed, kind of facing the parking lot. Get better view of people parking and walking up to the cemetery than people driving up it. On Riverside is the thought with that.
And we thought about putting it where the sign is, but that faces the Riverside. No one will see it driving by, so those who are interested in that Davis Cemetery will actually get to stop and look at it, or he didn't. So it's all good stuff.
Maybe that should be a Facebook thing too, just the designation of that.
We'll make sure to take pictures when we're down there of the dedication ceremony. Get that on Facebook. Brush collection will officially end tomorrow. Went out, ran everything today except for a few piles in the project area for Worthington Hills. We didn't want any wood chips on the road before they took the fiber mat down, so we kind of held off. It was relatively slow this year. We did 7 rounds, picked up roughly 8 loads of wood chips. But I think a lot of those got put out during our storm cleanup at the end of March.
I had a neighbor slash, who was impressed and also annoyed because she said you were so on top of picking it all up that she kept feeling compelled to do more yard cleanup. So if you had left it there longer, she could have given herself a break.
We'll remember that for next year.
I know, right?
The 2025 road improvement project, resumed last week. They were able to mill all the streets on Thursday and Friday. That were listed, Candlewood Drive, Candlewood Lane, Beach Lake, Mark Haven and Markland. Milled last week. Today they put down the fiber mat. The plan is to pave tomorrow and Wednesday, weather permitting. Most likely it'll get pushed off till Thursday. I haven't heard yet though. It seems like everything's went pretty good up there, except for one contractor that wanted to put stone in the road today. In the folder, there's a letter from Franklin County Engineers about a sidewalk or shared use path that they're planning for Snoffer Road between Bridewater and Smoky Road. I just wanted you guys to be aware, this is in the planning phase, and that letter was passed out to the residents on Snoffer Road.
This is an extension of the multi-use pathway
Yes.
that they put closer to Phoenix Middle School.
You said it's between, so.
It's a good one. Well, there's no local match requirement from us, it's all somebody else doing something good. So
You said, it's what you're on, okay.
It's Snoffer Place and Smoky Road. It's connecting to the sidewalk right
Yes.
there at Snoffer Place.
Yep.
Running down to Smoky Road. Last thing on my agenda is I'd like to request the board's approval to participate in the SWAT 4G cooperative purchasing program for the 26, 27 and the 27, 28 winter seasons. There's an order form. I would like to say that we'll possibly purchase up to, I have 400 tons. I think 300 will be plenty for each year. This contract through SWAT 4Gs is there's no minimum requirements. If we don't need salt, we don't have to purchase it. But I will change the estimated tons used to 300 on this.
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, I move that we give the road superintendent authorization to sign up again for the SWAT 4G cooperative purchasing program for the 26, 27 and 27, 28 seasons.
Second.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. That's all I had.
We got plenty of places to store it, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Fire and EMS,
Nothing reported this time.
police.
First thing is a quote for Traffic Logics. Traffic Logic is the company that does our speed radar signs for storing information where we pull all our information. We have 6 total, including the trailer. For 1 year, it is $2,700. However, this afternoon, right before the meeting, we got the updated for a multi-year. So since we just got it, we can, when's this start? What's it? May 1st. Okay. I say we could also wait till the next meeting. We can run some numbers like this and then approve it the next meeting. With that, you think they have a problem with that?
They shouldn't have a problem.
So just to look at a multi, yes, ma'am.
So question, in the language that ties to the terms, like if for some reason we don't have the signs anymore, or they're not active, et cetera, is there a penalty for cancellation?
We'll have to check on.
I can ask that. So if we want to wait on that till the next meeting, I can
Yeah,
get numbers
just
on the multi here. Next is, we've been talking about the building renovations. Mr. Ingles and I have had some meeting with our contractors and our, architect. And in your package should be a contract from Lusk Architecture. Like me. Not even really, yeah. And. Is it a floor?
Oh, folder?
Yeah, I'm sorry, there's a copy electronic folder.
Um. Yeah, it's not in there, Steve.
Apologize, I thought I dropped it in there.
Here, I can, we can hold on a second, let me see if I can find it and I'll drop it in. If you wanna go through the plan and just the phasing and I'll throw.
Yep.
Something lights.
So we're talking about building 2. I think you all have this drawing. So I know we've discussed it several times, and so we're looking at doing this in a couple different phases, actually 3. And what we would like to do, I think, is once this, so the next phase for us would be the approval of the architecture service from Mike Lusk. And Andy, correct me if I'm wrong, I think he said about 4 to 6 weeks to get that done.
Yeah,
And then once that part's done and we can look at it, agree, approve it, it will go to the contractor to start the permitting process. The goal is to try to get started by the end of summer, beginning of fall. And I think you have a copy of the Handler and Aldi for our total cost and phasing.
so based on the phasing, so phase 1 is really the bathroom area, and the idea is to make that a unisex bathroom that, so. You'll have 2 showers, 2 bathrooms, and these will be basically walk-in, kind of, I don't know if you guys have ever been to a Buc-ee's, but they have floor to ceiling. Have you guys?
What was that, the largest Buc-ee's ever last week at this time?
Did you happen to go to the restrooms?
I did.
Did you happen to go into did you happen to go into the stall?
And so the stalls are floor to ceiling.
Yeah, it was like a red light, green light.
Yes.
We don't have,
We won't do the red light.
we won't have a red light, green light. Ours will be red and blue, but no red and green.
Yeah.
There's each stall will have its own exhaust and that's obviously, so anybody can use it.
So.
The showers, if you're not familiar, there's a like a group shower, for lack of a better term, a community shower. Well, it's firefighters things. No offense, man. There is so taking those 3, we would cut it down and make that 2 individual showers where there would be a small space where you step in, close the door, change, walk in the shower, come out. So it would be completely private. So if we have that need of where multiple people need to be there, it's private for everybody.
So we can accommodate, we're not having to do two separate bathrooms. So anyway, that's that, because of all the plumbing and all that other stuff that goes into it. The cost is gonna be, so we're gonna attack that phase one, phase two, now, the other thing is, these are budget numbers. They have not bought it out, so these prices may go down, when they buy out the trade in there.
Yeah.
So, and then phase two will focus in on, the office, conference room, sleep room, storage. And then phase three, Steve, and jump in here, would be basically
All the office.
all the other rest of the offices and things like that.
And that includes heating, HVAC, everything that we would need for that. Missing something.
Nothing exterior, we're just focused on interior, and then the permit fees would be obviously working with Dublin, and then the A&E fees, which Les proposal is in there.
Yeah.
So I did most of the drawing just to kind of keep Mike's fees down, but if you remember, we hired Mike, we went out, he was an architect, he's our architect, so. But I think his fees are basically to take this drawing and to get it through permit and CD, so that's what the fee is for 17,000. So what we're asking for tonight is to release Mike to go ahead and start on the drawings to do this.
So we're not doing like authorized phase one yet, we're just.
No.
That will come in because we gotta, again, once we have the drawings and we have the ability to take those out to contractors so they see exactly what they're bidding on. So the numbers that Hanlon Rinaldi has put together is budget numbers, what they anticipate these things based on other projects. But once we have the actual drawings, they'll send those out, contractors will actually bid
Drill
on
it
it, and
down.
then we'll have hard numbers.
Yeah.
Are you requesting approval for the A&E service fees?
Correct.
Yes.
And that's the last, and his was 17.
17.5.
Oh, so there's some things that we're gonna talk to Mike about, like bidding phase. There's some things that we're gonna need him to do and not do, but we just felt like we're gonna approve up to 17,000. But they may actually be less.
Yeah. And it's kind of like one of the things that Ed said, the numbers he's got on this. Andy said they could go down.
It'll be-
He went to the high side just to be safe. So.
Yeah, I'll make the motion to approve, the less contract up to $17,000. To get Mike, started. Right, too.
Second vote,
Yes.
yes.
And that's all I have. Thank you.
Township administrator, who's taking on that role, anybody? Amanda?
Yep.
Hello?
So the yep. The internship program, nobody applied. So there you go. That's that.
So Amanda, what are we going to do with this next year? We reached out to the schools, right?
We did multiple times. We did social media. We did all of that. We can certainly try again next year. Doesn't hurt to try. So, but nobody.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it before the next few items for Mr. Pete.
Okay,
Do we want to do the fiscal officer piece and then we can just
sure.
let Amanda go? Or Amanda, are you staying for the executive session?
I'll stay just to
Anything else
hear.
decided for a motion to adjourn?
She's got some
information on
my item.
Second.
Then we could just let them.
Yes.
know,
Yes,
and-
yes.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you, Pete.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Tell your mom I said hi.
I will.
We'll just
Keep
do
babysitting.
fiscal officer right now. Okay.
Thanks, Amanda. Appreciate you joining.
Bye, everybody.
Approval of payroll disbursements.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Well, yes.
Yes.
Anything else fiscal officer?
No, sir.
All right, I make a motion that we go into executive session. Pursuant to Ohio Revised Code 121.22G8 for the purpose of considering confidential information relating to the marketing plan, specific business strategy, production techniques, trade secrets, and personal financial statements of an applicant for economic development assistance. That is directly related to a request for economic development assistance that is to be provided or administered under RC 5709.73 through 5709.75. The executive session is necessary to protect the interest of the applicant or the possible investment or expenditure of public funds to be made in connections with the proposed economic development plan.
Could you repeat that?
Only got that halfway through part. Yes.
Mr. Cheney,
Yeah.
Mr. English.
Yeah.